Okay, here we are at Edpuzzle, and you're watching this as a student, and you've already logged in as a student, but now I'm going to walk you through doing it as a teacher. So when you log in as a teacher, you'll go right here, and this has a wonderful tutorial, and actually we're going to do the tutorial. It's very short, so it says Start Tour, and you can trim any video. So if you have a really long video, you could just drag the corners in. You can't take anything out from the middle, but you can drag the corners in, and it's a little bit shorter. So we got that, and then the other big thing that you can do is ask a question. Okay, so does it look like she's having fun? And so then I'm going to click continue because we inserted it. And this is what it looks like on the teacher end. You can see who's watched it and how much they've done and how far they are. So that's very helpful. You cannot, however, you can put in multiple choice questions. If you, of course, put in a short answer or a long answer question, you have to grade that yourself. Okay, so now we're going to click on Create My First Lesson. And we're going to log in once again with Google, with your GAPS account. So your screen will look like this because you don't have any videos. I have lots of classes over here, but this is my demo class. And we're going to search. If I go to search, now there's lots of different websites that you can search for. YouTube is one of them. And if you search in Edpuzzle, you can use ones that other people did. But if I'll show you what happens lots of times when I do it. If I put in like just technology, and I click on it, the same video comes up the whole time. And people have used other ones, but I find that searching through Edpuzzle isn't that helpful. So if you go out to YouTube, maybe you have a video that you've already used, you can bring that in, or you can search through here and it'll automatically go in. Okay, I'm going to use YouTube as to search, and I'm going to search Salman Khan. He did Khan Academy, which is a flipped classroom model. So I'm going to use this very first one. You can click here and get started. So I'm going to say that I want a little bit shorter, just like we did at the beginning.
The comments are not thank you.
And then I would watch it along, but I'm not going to do that right now. And I would get this far, let's say, and I'm going to click up here, or go up here and click on the question mark for quizzes. And I'm going to click on the question mark again. And there are 3 different types of questions you can use. There's this one that's an open-ended question, short answer. And then there's this one that's multiple choice. And then there is this one that's just a comment. You could put a link in here, or you could even put an image or something like that. So if I just put an open-ended question, okay, and then you would click Save. And then I would watch it on, continue, and
Exponents. The teacher.
Then let's say I'm moving along and I want to add another question, and I could add a multiple choice question. Okay, so then I've got those 2, and you can put more in there. I'm just not putting them in now, and save. And you'll go on this way. These 2, this helps you. You can take out the audio track and you can talk. And this one puts in an audio note that the students can listen to you. If you'd like to do that, you can say like, hey, really pay attention to this next part. It'll stop it and it'll let you do that. But today we're just going to do the questions. So my suggestion also is put one at the end.
What was that 5% that you missed?
Because if you don't put one at the end, sometimes people stop at the last question. So I'll put one more question in. Or actually, I'll put a comment in. Comments look the same. And so they could go to, they could go to this website and go on with their lesson. So we've used all 3 of those. You click Save, and you're ready to go, you're going to click Finish and add it to the class. Like this is my demo class, so I'm going to add it there. You can also do a due date of when it stops, when it's open and when it finishes, and then click Assign. Now when I go here, there's nobody in my class. So you're going to go up to Invite Your Students, and you can use Google Classroom. I use Google Classroom, but today we did this code, which was just as easy. So you can do it either way. If you're somebody who's ready to use Google Classroom or you've been using it for a long time, or if it's just you're just going to use it outside of Google Classroom, this code, easy, write it on the board.